Hey, welcome everybody. Steve Jackson here with Evolve Guitar. Today we're going to be taking a look at Forget Me Too by Machine Gun Kelly. I'm going to leave tab for this down in the description below. Click the link down there and you can get the tab downloaded to your email. And if you enjoy this video, please click subscribe. Let's get into it. Now in the intro of this song, there's just a couple power chords and it's kind of a clean guitar sound. I think it's actually probably an acoustic guitar. But what we're going to do is we're going to start off on the 4th fret of the A string, and then we're going to be 6th fret, D string, 6th fret, G string, so just this power chord here. We're just going to strum it one time. Then we're going to move up a string. We're going to strum right there, same frets. So then we're going to strum the same chord one more time. Now we're going to move down to the 1st fret on the E string, 3rd fret A, 3rd fret D. We're going to strum that once. Then we're going to move up to 6th fret on the A string, 8th fret D, 8th fret G. We're going to strum that 2 times. So from the beginning here. Now we're basically just going to repeat that minus a couple little strums. So we're going to start off on the same thing we just did, 4th fret, A string, 6th fret, D, 6th fret, G. Move up a string, and instead of strumming it twice here, we just strum it once, so. Then back down to the 1st fret, low E string power chord here. And then back up here to 6, 8, 8. We'll just strum that once and let it ring out. So the whole thing will sound like. All right, now the next chords that come in the verse sound pretty awesome. They're kind of a stretch, and what they are, they're like power chords like twice over, kind of. It's an interesting way to think about it. So we'd be on the 4th fret of the A string, the 6th fret of the D string, and then the 8th fret of the G string. So we're kind of skipping a fret in between each thing here. So we're gonna strum this once, then we're gonna release the pinky off, and then we're going to kind of replace it with the middle finger, which is going to be on the 5th fret here. So we're going to go like that, and then we're going to go right back to that pinky on 8, and then we're going to do it again. So now right here we're going to move this note up, that 8th fret, we're going to slide it up to 10. Then we're going to go back and strum that 4, 6, 5 chord 2 more times. So then we're going to move up a string. We're going to do something super similar here. So what we're doing here, we're going 4, 6, 8. So 4th fret E, 6th fret A, 8th fret D. Once right there. Then we're going to move our pinky down to 6. So now it's just a regular power chord. Then we're going to move it back up to 8, back to 6, back to 8 again. So now we're going to take this pinky note, we're going to slide it up 2 frets to 10, kind of like what we did on the last part. And then we're going to go 4, 6, 6 twice. So next up, we're going to be right here on the 1st fret of the low E, 3rd fret of A, and then we're going to go 1st fret on D, so we're kind of barring across with our pointer finger to grab that 1st fret of the D string also, and then we're going to grab the 3rd fret of the G string with our pinky like this. Okay, so we're going to do, again, something kind of similar to what we've been doing. We're going to play this once, then we're going to release our pinky, so that's going to make it so we're barring here on the 1st fret of the G string there. So, and then we do it again. And then we slide this note here, this pinky 3rd fret, up to 5. Okay, so Then we're gonna go back to this 1, 3, 1, 1 chord. Now we're gonna do an easier chord finally. It's gonna be on the 6th fret here of the A string, 5th fret of the D, and we're gonna go. So just 6 on A, 5 on D, strum that once, and then a little pause, and then twice more. Then another little pause, then we're gonna go 6, 6, and then back down to the 6, 5. We're gonna do that twice, and then we're gonna end it with just 7 strums where we're gonna mute the strings across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. All right, now in the pre-chorus section, there's another part that comes in that sounds super cool, and it's kind of like this. So what we're doing here, we're going 4th fret on A, 6th fret on D, 4th fret on the B string that we're getting with our bar here. So, and then that last 6 on the B string here, we're gonna grab that with our pinky. So, okay, and then we're gonna do that again, same thing. Now we're gonna do something kind of similar, but we're gonna have to use different fingers. We're gonna move up a string, so we're gonna be on the 4th fret of the low E string, and I'm gonna do that with my middle finger. You'll see why. And then I'm gonna grab the 6th fret of the A string with my pinky here. And I'm doing that because I need to grab the 3rd fret of the G string, and I'm gonna do that with my pointer finger here. So I'm going 4 on E, 6 on A, 3 on G, and then back to the A string. So, and then back to G on 3, and then 5, which I can grab with my ring finger there. So, all right, that was the hard part. Now, an easier chord. We're gonna go to the 1st fret on the low E string, 3rd fret on A, and then we're gonna play open G. So, and then back to the A string. And then open G again, and then pointer finger on the 1st fret of G. And then we're gonna end this section just with a power chord, which is the 6th fret of the A string, 8th fret of the D. We're just gonna strum this 8 times. And that is the pre-chorus, or maybe the bridge section. Now after that, all we're gonna do is go to the chorus, but the chorus is exactly the same as the intro part.